The Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia, one of my favorite places in the world. 22 years ago, I landed here with a work visa and a gym bag, with a plan to lay on the beach and lift weights. Now, I've got an amazing reason to return. World Gym Ashmore, the mecca of bodybuilding in Queensland, is our stop. I'm going to get in a workout with an old friend and see what he's done with one of the best gyms in the country.
I'm Big Ron Partlow, and this is Mutant on a Mission. Big Ron here. I'm at World Gym Ashmore on the Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia, and I'm really excited about being here because this gym is owned by one of my best friends. I met him here on the coast 22 years ago, and now he's got a whole bunch of world gyms, and this is the flagship. This is the mecca. Come on into World Gym Ashmore. Hey.
Hey, bro.
Welcoming committee.
How you going, man?
Good to see you, John.
Good to see you too, man.
You bet. Ladies and gentlemen, this is John Davey, the owner of World Gym Australia. Like I said, he's been a friend of mine for over 20 years. You were on the Olympia stage.
Long time ago.
I trained with you to get your pro card. I was one of your, I like to think, best training partners of all time.
Yes.
And you taught me everything that I know that I shouldn't have been taught. That's what I like to tell everybody.
Those were taught by someone else, mate. I taught you everything you needed to know.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, I was only 19 years old when I met this guy at a hardcore gym here in Queensland, and he gave me the shirt off his back and a car to drive.
I know people say, he gave me the shirt off his back, but he actually did. I just had a gym bag with some workout clothes in it when I got to Australia. And when I met John and moved in with John, he had like all these workout clothes that he, barely worn. You know how bodybuilders are, you get free stuff. And he gave me a whole bunch of clothing. He actually did give me a car to drive. He did get me a job. Like, all that stuff is true.
And it's good to be back here, and I'm glad to be showing everybody this gym because you built a hell of a gym here. So
appreciate it, man.
Let's see World Gym Ashmore.
Have a look. So originally this started as a small gym. It was actually, that wall was sealed in, and it was only 600 square meters.
Right.
And it was no group fitness and just gym,
Yeah.
But after 3 months we were full, so we took another 400 square meters, and since that we've taken another 400 square meters.
Okay.
So it's kind of growing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll go through and have a look-see at it.
Yeah, let's see what you did. Right off the bat, I see I love this superhero art you have up.
Yeah.
So you got Thor, The Rock as Hercules, Conan the Barbarian, and Wolverine.
Yeah. Kind of with World Gym, it was about aligning ourselves not just with bodybuilding, but anyone that wanted to be around those people that were serious about training. Because if you want to be better, you surround yourself with people that are better than you, or at least on the same.
Which seems to be the opposite of what a lot of the fitness chains are thinking. They're thinking don't have anyone serious around so that nobody even comes.
Yeah.
The 4,000 member and no one comes type of model.
Yeah.
And you have the opposite model here, right? You want to see all your members here.
Yeah, I mean, effectively, to me, it's like opening a restaurant that only, 25% of your people actually like.
Yeah.
And they never come back to, To me, I'd feel as I was ripping my clients off because I weren't able to produce results for them,
Yeah.
So to me, putting lots of good equipment in, putting the atmosphere in the gym, and all those kind of things is a key to keeping your member base strong.
So these are 70 kilo. So that's what? Those are about 160 pound dumbbells.
Yeah.
Approximately.
Yeah. So with the dumbbells, we started with the steel ones.
Yeah.
Because I like the steel feel. And then some people wanted to have the solid neoprene, so we bought a solid neoprene set. And then people wanted to have these ones, which are from Australian Barber, which I think are the best dumbbells in the world.
We used those yesterday for chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I noticed you have every piece.
So but we've got a few cool pieces. There's a piece up here which has a bit of a story to it.
And this is an old flex press, right?
Old flex press, man. It was funny because when I went over, when I was living in LA, they had this at Gold's.
You were training for the Mr. Olympia.
I was training for the Olympia.
You got to throw that out, man. You got to stand on an Olympia stage, man. I know you think that was 15 years ago, but You know, that was something else. And you used this in Venice and fell in love with it.
Yeah. And then one day it disappeared, and I said, where was it? And it was out the back, and they were going to get rid of it because they had a new piece coming in, and I managed to grab it.
I'm so glad that this chest press machine was at this location so that we could feature it, because the second I saw it, I knew what had happened. I knew John had got it from Gold's Venice. I knew that he'd had it shipped. I knew that he'd painted it. It's so typical of a hardcore bodybuilder like John. It's something that he would do. It's something that I would have done. You know, find a piece you love and say, I'm bringing this halfway around the world for my gym.
Now this is the leg room I heard so much about.
We added onto this building, which was the end of that roller door. It kind of went back in like this and then connected with that. So we got to a point where we expanded the leg area, and you know, at night, it's really quiet now, it's the middle of the day.
Yeah, perfect time to shoot.
Perfect time to shoot, but at night it's crazy busy. So, you know, again in here we've got the pre-core machines. We've got 2 leg presses, hack slide, hack squat.
I really like this leg extension.
Yeah, that's the Nautilus XP load leg extension, which I love as well. You know,
Yeah.
It's a bit different, plate loaded.
Yeah.
And then we've got, you know, I just finished this machine.
Yeah, show us this. This is going to be interesting. All you guys and girls that are all obsessed with the glute thrust, the hip thrust, John's got an idea.
So basically it's just a hip thruster. So you get into place like that, you just drop this down, lock it into place, lift off.
You even got like a leg press catch.
Yeah. And you just push up, squeezing your glutes.
Yeah.
You know, and you can load it up, you know, because you're not
Yeah.
worried about getting it up onto your lap. And then it's, you know, pretty easy to get out of it.
So that machine's worth about $10 million then is what you're saying.
Yeah, maybe. So yeah, it's just a functional machine. Obviously, it just makes the exercise a lot safer. You know,
Instead of struggling to roll the barbell up.
and get it off you.
Yeah.
Because a lot of injuries, as we know, come from getting into position.
Yeah. And now, this is a necessity nowadays.
Yeah, you know, we added the.
We used to think this was like frilly stuff, but now you got all these aggressive athletes.
Yeah, man.
And functional people that are training with mad intensity on these tracks.
Yeah, well, I think the whole thing with us is, you know, to enable a rugby player who wants to train specifically for rugby to come in, do their weights and do their functional training.
Yeah.
Rather than do their functional training away at somewhere else and then have a gym membership. So,
Let's have a look at the cardio. I want to see what you got.
Yeah.
I know cardio is not, you know, hardcore, but everyone who's hardcore has to use it at one point. This is cool. Let's see it.
yeah, we did this like 7 years ago, so.
With glow-in-the-dark paint.
Yeah. It was funny, man. A guy came in here and spent 3 days and never actually came out. 3 days of just painting, and he got really a bit of a weirdo, but to be honest, but he disappeared for 3 days.
Well, you did a great job. This is
Good
cool.
job. We've got 30 pieces of cardio all up here and downstairs. We've got 4 of the step mills. We just put these new ones in. You know, this is as much as we could fit in here. We've got a pod going in downstairs. But you know, at night this is pretty well full.
Plus, it's a cool view over the edge, you know?
Yeah, man, you know, the whole thing with the gym is that over here for a long time, you know, the big clubs were putting in a wall of TVs. And you know, I don't really like watching TV when I'm walking. And so you're standing staring at a wall, there's nothing to look at.
Yeah.
And here, you know, you can have a look at your friends training or have a look at, you know, someone you like or whatever. It makes the time
There's
go
a little
bit
bit of that that goes on at the gym, eh?
occasionally.
Didn't I meet my girlfriend through training? I think so.
I think we all did. So this is what we call our comfort
zone. Yeah. Let's go check this out.
So the group fitness room.
Yoga.
We've also put in the virtual screen. So we run virtual classes here. So on top of our timetable, we have another 55 classes that people can just come in and watch the Les Mills presenters doing it. So it's an added bonus for our members.
So you can have the instructor on the screen.
Yeah, with no instructor in the gym.
That's cool, man.
The modern reality is that if you want to make money, you're going to have all those extra classes. Like that crazy spin room, I mean, I would almost do a spin class there. You know, all this stuff that he has there to make the gym viable so that he can grow it and keep opening all these new locations, which he's doing. But still maintaining that, you know, grassroots bodybuilding feeling. I mean, he's got the bodybuilding posters on the wall, he's got the hardcore equipment, he's got the iron dumbbells. I mean, I love this gym.
Yeah, no, I suppose this area here has been a bit different for gyms in Australia. And in America, when we were training over there, you could get all your pro shop stuff, all your clothing and, you know, supplements and all that, you know. But when I came back to Australia, it was, there wasn't much in the way of, you know, pro shops and gyms. So, you know, the cafe having, you know, we've got all our own meals that we produce. So you can buy all your healthy meals, have a shake, a coffee, a tea, you know, grab your meals for the week, grab your supplements. And it's also good for the member because it's convenience, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Wow, it's a big setup. We're supposed to hit a workout, right?
let's do some back, man.
You gonna do some back, like old times?
Wow. You can train like old times. I'll try and keep up with it, man. Let's do it. Let's go.
Big Ron, John Davey, both IFBB pros. We're gonna go try not to get hurt.
I'll get my belt so my spine don't
And your
break out my back.
straps. Thanks, guys. You're ready. 4, 6, 2 more. 7. There we go. Good wrap. Next machine.
We're gonna do
Whatever you want to use.
low back row.
Yeah. So the next thing we're gonna hit is an old favorite of ours. This is a hammer strength DY row. And for those of you that don't know why it's called a DY row, it's because Dorian Yates actually designed it for hammer strength to simulate an underhand barbell row. So it's a fantastic machine. I'm a tall guy, not all rows work for me, and this one hits me in the back, man. So John likes it too. And we both, you know, old school Dorian guys, so it's a lot of fun. Good groove. Good groove set. Full range. All the way back to the belt. Right to the belt. Boom. There you go. Come on. It's all right back. Right back again, right there. When you're big, you gotta scratch your back like a bear, you know? This is one of John's, what do you teach you everything you're not supposed to know? Exactly. That's what I always say. I would say this is Sam Pierce, one of Australia's newest IFBB pros. You won the IFBB Nationals just a few months ago back in November, right?
Yeah,
Was that November?
last year,
Yeah. And how long have you been training under John?
How long now, man? Since I was 21.
Since it started, yeah.
Like 5 years?
Yeah, since I started everything,
Yeah. Bodybuilding is what started this entire industry.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so you gotta turn your back on it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sam.
Thanks,
Keep
man.
hitting it, man.
Good to see
Always
you,
good
bro.
to support you, bro.
Thanks, man. Good to see
Okay, Sam Pierce, IFBB Pro.
you.
7, 8, 9, 10, easy. Set it up. Nice.
Halfway, bro, halfway. 4, 3, come on. One more.
One more. Keep finishing. Let's go a couple more. One more. Yeah. Up. Good.
Come on. One more. Come on.
6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. One more. There we go. Another one. There we go.
What? Up. 3. One more. Up.
Oh, that's a good finish. One more.
Yep.
Up. Up. Good grind. Yep. Right to the top. Right to the top. There we go.
Nice. Good, on the back. Come on. Two. Keep going. One more. Up. Nice.
So, John told me not to go anywhere. He said he's got something for me. Now I see him coming.
Gotta wear one of these, man.
Is that an honorary
It's an honorary
Team World Gym shirt that I
Team
see
World
all the
Gym.
guys wearing?
4XL.
Sweet. Since 1976.
That's it.
Hey, thanks, buddy. It's been awesome seeing you at your what you created here. You know,
Thanks, man.
who would have known?
25 years ago.
Yeah.
would've
So
known?
there you go, man. World Gym Ashmore, the premier gym on the Gold Coast, one of the premier gyms in the country.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
mecca of fitness.
Thank you.
So thanks for having us. Mutant on a mission, just keeps getting better. Season 3, we got a lot more coming, man. I'm going all around the world with this shit. So keep up. Big Ron, John Davey, we're out. I need one more thing from you, John. In the spirit of Arnold and World Gym, I need one of these. You son of a bitch.
I think so. I mean, in America, you know, that's all percolated coffee, right?
Yeah.
So over here,
You guys think that's shit.
Well, yeah.